So Colleen has given us some really useful information of how you're going to pass your theory test if you're dyslexic or dyspraxic. The big question now is, what can you do to aid yourself on the practical test itself? Colleen?
Yes, I mean, there are reasonable adjustments that you can ask. You can actually ask for additional time, which would give you the time perhaps to discuss with the examiner before, you know, what your particular needs are. I mean, anybody, regardless of whether you're dyslexic, dyspraxic or whatever, has still got to prove that they're competent at driving. You know, there's no way around that. You've got to show you're a safe driver. Yes. But there may be things that will help. For example, I'd sort of told the examiner that I may need to ask for instructions to be repeated, and that I may need to actually repeat instructions myself. So it's a case of telling them, you know, look, I'm dyslexic or dyspraxic. This means that I may have to do that, or it would help if you did such and such. They didn't have it at the time, but they now have an independent driving section where you have to follow directions, and there are options for that. You can have the spoken directions. They'll actually draw you a diagram, or you can follow the signs yourself. You can actually ask for more than one of those, so you can ask for the verbal instructions and for the diagram as well. But don't forget as well, it's not a memory test, and you can ask the examiner to repeat instructions if you do forget what they've said. But also, if you do forget and you go the wrong way, as long as you've driven safely, you know, you're not automatically going to fail.
Yes, I think that's important to remember. A lot of people are under the misapprehension that if the examiner says at the roundabout turn left first exit, if you get in the right lane correctly with your right mirrors and right signal and turn right, you've not actually committed a driving fault. So long as you go the wrong way correctly, it's absolutely fine. Thank you, Colleen. That's brilliant. Thank you.